Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
It's caught by Randall. Call it a 3-yard gain. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They'll indeed go for it. It's Bradford. But he hits his man, Matthews. Give him 14 on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And quickly they get to the line. A 1st down throw for Bradford. Hits his target, Ruben Randall. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. That 2nd down run a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now Bradford on 4th down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's a pickup of 17 there. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. They'll come out in the pistol. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. So now on is Caleb Sturgis for the Eagle field goal. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And it's a wobbler, but he does get it to go as it creeps over the bar. Back now in Arlington. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Here's Romo. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now a first down throw. Romo. And his throw is incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and 10. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Back to the air. Now Romo hit, and he loses the football. He had it jarred out. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't go down. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Ryan Matthews, 37 yards. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Eagles. And that one makes this a 19-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And out now come the Cowboys. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, Romo. Out left side here to Bryant. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Shift together here from the D-line. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Romo here on first down. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
On 2nd and 10, Romo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Nigel Bradham in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. He didn't get rid of the football there, took the sack. Although that's easier said than done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
No, he really can't, because you're not afforded total protection as a quarterback. You have to get outside of the tackle boxes as defined by the NFL, meaning wherever your tackles operate normally, get outside of that, and the ball that you throw has to get back to at least the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you face an intentional grounding call. But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play, because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a third down attempt.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. Desperation time for Romo on fourth down. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrence Williams, 37 yards. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Bailey now for the extra point. Can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Time for a break. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends, because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Darren Sproles, 39 yards. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get it.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff as they run left side. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves.
Oh, and the ball's out. Matthews loses it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And this will likely be the last play and wrap things up. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a cutback right sideline. And he's brought down after a good gain. And you know, winning is good for all the obvious reasons. But if for nothing else, it makes tomorrow's film session a little more palatable.